What is going on, everyone? It has been far too long since I've put out a video, so thank you for those of you who've kept your subscription with me. Those of you that I'm subscribed to, I'm still checking out your content. I'm really inspired by what it is that you post out there, the various subject matters and different things that you discuss. It's just an issue with time. As you know, we all have 24 hours in the day, but some of us just priorities shift, and the family and all that good stuff. So I wanted to let you know, first of all, I am well, my family's well, things are going good, so I am not complaining about that. But I had to get a video out because, again, I'm getting inspired by too many of you, so I just had to do it. So what you see in front of you is a box. Can't really see what's the brand or item here that we're going to be discussing. So I might as well just get it out for you. We're going to be talking about shoes. Alright, so as you can see here, these are kind of a casual, technically they're called a chukka. Alright, so it's almost like a boot, shoe, three-quarter type thing. But what's interesting about these is that they are made in the US. Alright, unfortunately you are probably not going to get the great detail on this camera, but it is the Vintage Shoe Company, made in the USA. Hopefully that's coming through. Upper leather, balance, man-made. Now I'm really excited about this product. I cannot recall, I'm in my 30s, right? And I don't recall, unless my parents bought me something when I was a child, in terms of a shoe that was made in the US, I do not believe in my adult life that I've ever had a shoe made in the USA. So I am very, very excited about this. Now, the fact that I have my own kids, my own family, the political scene, the state of our economy, just a lot of different factors have caused a lot of shifting in my thought process. Okay, I was really never that person who was kind of just a consumer hound and really, bent on having the latest thing and trying to keep up with whoever. And again, I appreciate fashion, so to speak, in terms of, as somebody who grew up playing sports, you have a certain level of confidence that you develop by, playing sports and just discipline and all that good stuff. So, I'm not going to lie here. If I am interviewing for a job, or if I'm giving a presentation at work, I want to look good. I want to give this, I want to portray this image of confidence and all that good stuff. So I'm not really going to go deep into that. But the point is, I appreciate goods that, I'm a frugal guy. So there's a big difference between being frugal and being cheap. All right? And being frugal, in my view of the world, is you may end up paying more for something up front, but you're not going to have to replace it as frequently, and you're going to care for it much better because you've paid more for it. So these shoes were not cheap. In terms of the cost, this isn't something you're going to go to a store and buy for $50. A man's shoe for $50, you'd think, wow, you're getting a good deal. But if you got to replace that shoe every 2 to 3 years, it's not really that great of a deal, right? So these were definitely over $100, which I still think is reasonable, right? The bottom here is not some composite rubber type thing. And the sole can actually be, I could take, it's a dying art, I understand it, but a shoe cobbler, you can take it and they can actually, once this starts to wear, because just the way that I walk, it'll start to wear on one side, I will end up getting, bringing this to the shoe cobbler, and they will be able to put a heel on there, and I'll be able to extend the life of the shoe. So that's kind of my first thing to really mention. Vintage Shoe Company. I'm really excited about these. I guess my question to all of you would be, if you do have, again, if it happens to be made in the US, that's great. But in general, how do you care for your shoes prior to even wearing them? I should have brought it, but I do have a shoe care kit that I use. It has mink oil. It will have kind of the Kiwi brand, black or brown. That tends to be like, I have a pair of brown dress shoes, a pair of black dress shoes, a pair of brown casual shoes, and a pair of black casual shoes. And I do occasionally care for those shoes that way, but these, again, being that they're made in the USA, they're kind of a higher price than I typically pay for shoes. I want to extend these. I want these things to last forever. All right, and when I say forever, I would love to get more than 10 plus years out of these things. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that. I'm not an idiot with my shoes or just products that I buy, so I'm not going to be running around, scraping the ground with them. So the question is there a particular brand, before I get these things out in the wild, of shoe cleaning product that you would do? I mean, should I mink oil them first? Should I look for a leather conditioner? Obviously, I'm not really going to polish them. I don't think it needs that. But adding just another layer of water resistance. What are you guys using? I'd be really interested to know. And have you had any luck with the Vintage Shoe Company? Again, I know that there are other brands made in the U.S., but, I am moving slow in this process. So I know that there are Red Wing shoes. There's a couple of other brands. But nonetheless, the manufacturer of this product, it looks totally different. It feels totally different. They're very comfortable when you put them on. And that's all. So I'm excited to put this video out there. I hope you guys do have an opinion on shoe conditioning. Certainly anything, if you have a general comment about made in the U.S. products, that would be great too. Nonetheless, I'm just excited to put something out there. Looking forward to everyone's comments on this. And let me know what you have to say. Again, thanks guys.